Oh, this is going to be so great to listen to this group of flautists. Yes, is that how you say it? Charm of Finches. Amelia Lyon is the spokesperson today. Everybody else is just blowing. You're the one doing the talking. 5 of you. How long have you been together?
We've been together, I want to say, about 6 months, maybe 7 months.
That's not long.
That's right. We formed in the summer for a flute convention that was being hosted in Toronto, and it was Terry's idea, I believe, to bring us together. And at the time, it was just, you know, we'll try this and see where it goes.
Well, it's lovely to be able to play solo music, of course, but there is a different energy in a group, right?
Absolutely.
But how do you pick the right number of people? How did you settle on 5?
That's an excellent question. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, 4, 2 versus 2, maybe 5 is easier to resolve conflict. You know,
Yeah.
You can have a majority. To be honest, 5 is a nice round number. There's more than just this type of flute. We've got the bass flute, and then we don't have it with us today, but there's an alto flute, there are piccolos. So with most pieces, we're not all playing the same instrument. We needed enough people to be able to cover all those instruments. And
Cool. And when you're learning, because these are all very similar, right?
They are.
Terry's the only one with a different one?
That's right.
When you're learning to play the flute, once you've done that, can you then literally play on any other type of flute? Or
It
is
certainly, it helps to learn this one first.
Okay.
This is the one that everybody starts on. And you do kind of extrapolate the same knowledge and skills for this as you do onto those. But there's a learning curve with those as well. It takes a lot of extra oomph and a lot of physicality. Terry's had a little bit of trouble sometimes with his wrist, and he's got to take breaks and stuff with that big honker of an instrument.
Wow, a little diaphragm work. Okay. I have to show this, if you don't mind me touching your
Go for
music.
it.
There are a lot of notes on these pages. How do you follow along, and how do you, because your mouth is having to work, and what goes into making all those notes?
Well, I tell my students, and I know these guys do too, that it's very important to practice your scales. And so we do these exercises, and the exercises are then able to be kind of transposed into this. So we see the shape in our brain, and our hands kind of know
And you
what
know
the
where
shape
to
means.
breathe. And
That's right. Yeah. Well,
Oh.
we spend a lot of time planning out our breathing as a group as well. That's a big part of rehearsals.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, speaking of rehearsals, you needed to do that because you've got a show coming up on February 4th, not
That's
too
right.
far away.
That's right. This coming Thursday at 7:30 at Victoria Chapel.
This is only the second time you guys have performed together.
That's right. That's right. Unless you count this. This today is our second time live. So Thursday will be our 3rd time live.
Wow. So still really fresh. Is there a different energy when you're on stage and you're thinking,
yeah.
wait a second, that didn't happen in rehearsal?
Always. Plus, I don't know about you guys, but to me, everything feels always a little about 10% faster than it was when we were in rehearsal, but maybe that's just the adrenaline.
Yeah, well, there is a different energy. So the show's on February 4th. Do you have anything planned past that?
We've not got anything concrete that I can pitch right now, but we have been talking about putting together a recording. We've got a couple new commissions that we've put out with local Canadian.
Mean?
Well, we've asked some of our most talented composer friends and arrangers to put together some music for us that would be unique and new and brand new. There's not a lot of music written for this combination of instruments, and we would really love especially to be able to promote Canadian stuff specifically. So,
Well, what you're going to play for us today is from a Canadian composer,
that's right.
is that right?
That's right. He's a professor at Acadia University on the East Coast, and a flutist, an improviser, really fantastic musician. He's written a couple of pieces for this combination, and this one really speaks to us.
Cool. What's it about?
What's it about? That's an excellent question.
See, I get paid to do this.
I think the funny thing about classical music and our genre is that we don't always get given a story. So sometimes we have to make it up ourselves. You have to kind of decide what it means to you.
You do the backstory.
That's right. You do your own backstory, and then you try to tell that story as you play. So maybe once we're done, you'll know what it's about.
Ragatera? Is
That's
that how
right.
you say it?
Yeah.
Ragatera. Okay. Well, that we know what it's called.
Yeah, and we should say the composer's name is Derek Chark.
Very good. I can't wait to hear it. So here is Charm of Finches, and they're playing Ragatera. Take it away, guys. Oh, so great! Gosh, that was so beautiful.
Thank you.
I've decided I know what this is about. Tell me if I'm wrong. A group of hummingbird feeders, and then there's a squirrel that tries to get in on the action.
Oh, I like that. I like that. We'll work it in.
So beautiful. So the show is February 4th, 7:30. It's called Charmed, I'm Sure. You gotta see these guys, and we can get ticket information at facebook.com/ensemble Charm of Finches. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.